Hello, and welcome to Let's Make a Top-Down Shooter. This video is about adding the collision and effects to the Flame Burst Dash gameplay ability. And a special thanks to all my supporters. Thank you for helping me help others. In the previous video, we made the projection for the Flame Burst Dash ability, and now we'll generate the collision and effect, so we're going to remove this. Much like the Frosty Step teleport, we're going to start with a Capsule Trace by Channel. The start will be our player's location, the end will be the new location, and from the character we have a radius of 35 and half height of 90. We will use the visibility channel so that it will collide with the world, but not with the enemy characters. And then we'll do a sequence. This will end up with 3 pens. We're going to do a branch. So if this trace has collided with the world, we're going to take the out hit, break this up. We want the location that it hit, and we're going to set that and override the new location. So much like the Frosty Step, if we just set our actor's location to the new location, it would either be where the projection was when we released the key, or would be where this trace hits the world. So with that, then we're going to get our avatar actor. We're going to set the actor location, and that will be our new look. That handles the movement portion of it, and the effect we want to actually happen is we're going to use multi-capsule trace. If we did by channel, you can see here that it says it goes along the given line, returns all hits encountered up to and including the first blocking hit. Now, what does that actually mean? If we go into our enemy character, the thing that we want to affect here, in our collision section way down here, it's ignoring visibility as we talked about, and camera is set to block. So we're going to use that trace on, well, if we were to do the trace by channel and we set it to camera, if there were 3 enemies, because this is block, it would stop on the first one. You would not get results in the array for the others unless this was set to overlap, which we can't do because that would mess up some other previous changes. So for this example, we're going to use multi-capsule trace by or for objects. So that will give us an array of all the objects that are hit. However, it also gives us all the objects are hit many times for some reason. I am not sure why that is. It's easy enough to handle, but it's kind of weird. And it's been around since at least 2016. So in this case, because we're hitting enemies, we'll just make this double wide. So 70 and 90 here. We need to tell it what object type. So in this case, we're going to make an array and set pawn. Just move that over a bit. For this, we want a for each loop. We're going to break that hit result. We want to take the hit actor, cast this to our BP enemy character, close that back up. Now I'm just going to do this, right click here, promote to local variables, so call this hit enemies. Going to remove that, and then we can just update hit enemies here to an array, which we need to drag out, and we're going to call add unique. And that's how we're handling this being called on many, many things, or being called many, many times per enemy that's hit. Only one time gets added to this array. And then when that loop is completed, we can do another for each loop based on that hit enemy's array. And in this loop, I'm going to get the avatar actor from actor info, get that ability system component. This, of course, is better off outside the loop, but I'm not going to do that to make this video a little shorter. This will be applying the gameplay effect to target. And the target will be the ability system component of the enemy character. We're going to be adding burning. And so this is a little more noticeable and a little flashier. We're going to take this, get our actor location, so that we can spawn system at location. And we'll just throw up the fireball because it's nice and noticeable. Now when we do our dash, and here nothing changes because we're not hitting an enemy. Go in here, line up a few enemies. Oh, hit them, always. All right, so we go through them. It does the fireball effect twice, and you can see the burning effect is applied. And that's not the fireball explosion, it's just the effect, so it's not doing anything extra. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and would like to see more, you know what to do. And if you would like to support this channel, watch these videos 2 weeks early, or just want to download the project files, you can do so through my Patreon linked below.